Welcome back to LimQ Plus, everyone. On this channel, I'm 100%ing Breath of the Wild by a bit every day until the sequel Tears of the Kingdom comes out, which is today in 42 days. My voice is a little bit better today. I'm still sick though. As I clean up my file more, and we're getting very close now to 96%, I want to talk about the abilities that Link now has in Tears of the Kingdom, which like everyone has already made a video about. I mean, right now I feel like it's crazy. People are uploading at insane speeds. Like, people are literally uploading what seems like 2 to 5 videos a day. The hype is immense, and obviously we finally got our Tears of the Kingdom gameplay, and I think about that game so much. The soundtrack is stuck in my head, especially the soundtrack that plays towards the end. Wait, can I pull this off? Pull this on the video real quick? You guys know this channel. We're kind of just hanging out here. This is not going to be an edited, like, super scripted video. I just rant about my thoughts. That's what LimQ Plus is all about. Keep in mind, by the way, since I've been getting a lot of new viewers, this is like not at all what I really do. My main channel, LimCube, focuses on speedruns and challenge runs for the game, and that's where I actually put out like good content. But let me open this up real quick so I can show you what I mean. Like this ending music, listen.
今作はそういうプレイヤーの皆さんのできるかなが本当にできてしまうゲームなんです。先ほどはお見せできなかった遊びや謎、そして新たな出会いがたくさん詰まった未知なるハイラルをぜひ皆さんの自由な発想で冒険してみてください。今回は以上となります。ありがとうございました。
And it gets better. Oh, dude. I love the voice crack. Jesus Christ, at the same time. But honestly, that part is so good. I cannot wait. Ah, man. I keep thinking about this game, and I keep thinking about all of the possibilities. Let me get to the point of today's video, which is going to be kind of like telling you my thoughts on Link's abilities in the new game. Kind of in order from which ability I'm the most and the least excited about. So we're going to start with Recall. Now, Recall, I think in general, is the most interesting when it comes to potential story relevance. A lot of us still hope that maybe there's going to be some sort of time travel going on in Tears of the Kingdom. It's not confirmed at this point. In general, I kind of want to talk about that point I made yesterday about the story of the game being kind of in the dark still. I think there's a pretty good chance that we are maybe all overcomplicating it, and it's really as simple as Tears of the Kingdom just plays a couple years in the future. The Guardians are cleaned up, the shrines and towers are back in the ground, but there's still things that bother me about this theory. Like, why would the towers of the Sheikah go down? Are they working against us now for some reason? Because it looks like the people of Hyrule had to build new towers, which also look kind of Sheikah-like. Maybe the new Sheikah. I guess maybe that makes sense now that I think about it more. Maybe the ancient Sheikah towers go back underground because their purpose is done. So the new Sheikah had to rebuild slightly modernized towers. It's possible. Maybe there's no time travel, but Recall does make it seem like there's at least some time shenanigans. Also, recently it was discovered that actually on the Sky Islands there's some kind of like broken constructs in the ground. There's gonna be hints towards the past. I feel like it's almost inevitable. It's gonna play some sort of role. Is it really time travel? I don't know. But Recall, in terms of story, yes, super interesting. But in terms of gameplay, I'm not 100% sold on it. Yes, we can use kind of blocks to go back to the Sky Islands, and that's cool. That's gonna be one way to get back on the Sky Islands. Probably not the most efficient one, if I'm gonna be honest. I feel like there's probably shrines on top of the Sky Islands you can fast travel to, because recalling seems kind of tedious. I'm actually a little bit scared when it comes to speedrunning how these big blocks will end up falling down to the sky, to the ground. Because what if it's random? Like, what if you actually need to get lucky for a Sky Island piece to fall just in the right position for you to then be able to get up? But Nintendo has already said this is one of the ways to go to the Sky Island, so it might not be. It probably won't be the only one, and it might not be the one that most players use later in the game. Now, we've seen Recall being used in the previous trailer on a big metal block, kind of reversing it, making it roll up again, hitting enemies, because only the object that you recall is obviously kind of like affected by the time travel. I'm also going to be getting the diamond circlet here because it's cool. I hope you guys are also diamond circlet enjoyers, because it's beautiful. But I'm not going to be fighting the guardians. So recall, to me right now, I need more to be really hyped about the recall ability. The only thing I'm really hyped about when it comes to it is definitely the potential of story relevance. Now the next ability I'm going to talk about is ascent. Ascent has huge potential. Obviously, you can actually see some of the restrictions that Aonuma was talking about when it comes to ascent on the original patents from 2021. It seems like you can't use it when there's a sloped surface above you or in kind of like a little cave between the ceiling and where you're ascending from. Look at the patents if you want to know exactly what I'm talking about. Also, it seems like you can't be ascending into lava and stuff like that, almost things that seem obvious. But I think it has a great ability to be broken, especially for speedruns, right? If we can somehow break it a little bit, trick the game into thinking like we are ascending in one place, but actually ascending in another, like desyncing Link's position, and suddenly we're like inside a dungeon or location we're not supposed to be in. So that's what excites me about Ascent. Also, I'm gonna have to be honest here, Tears of the Kingdom is extremely vertical, and as a speedrunner, that's not that new because of wind bombs. You see them all the time here, right? We can go as high as we want, whenever we want. But in Tears of the Kingdom, we probably won't have that freedom anymore. It doesn't look like there's going to be any bomb runes. Yes, maybe you can craft bombs or fuse bombs or something later on, but they definitely won't work the same. We still don't know if bullet time is back, so wind bombs are basically definitely gone. Now, so Ascent, it's fine. It seems useful and might be broken for speedruns, but it's not like, wow, what a crazy mechanic. Now, Ultra Hand is weird to me, because Ultra Hand is obviously a main mechanic, right? You can build vehicles with it, and it's all exciting. I feel like the vehicles for me might get a little bit tedious. Like, it's gonna be fun to mess around, right? But eventually, we'll have to see. It looks like there might be some options to even save your vehicles, or like some areas in the game where you can effectively... Also, this wind bomb is something I kind of want to show off. Hopefully I get it first try, so I don't look stupid. But I'm probably gonna look stupid because I haven't practiced in a bit. There we go. So what this wind bomb does, really cool for speedruns. You skip the test of strength, not only in flying through, but you also make it so, little speedrun information at the side. You also make it so that the Guardian doesn't even spawn. What you can then do is set up a shield clip, and then do 2 shield clips, one into the pillar, one out of the pillar, and you successfully skipped the test of strength. Now, I know a lot of you are against glitches, etc., blah, blah, blah. I'm a speedrunner, sorry, I used them. Anyway, let's move on. Ultra Hand, in my mind, is a little bit scary, because the vehicles and stuff are cool. I'm excited for them, but I might get bored of them. And I'm still scared about the fact of it potentially being broken for combat. Because the next ability, and you guessed it, is going to be Fuse, which is the most exciting one in my mind, would be a little... basically, if Ultra Hand could be used for combat, like it can like Magnesis can be right now. You can Magnesis metal objects and hit enemies with it because of the way physics work. If you can Ultra Hand heavy objects like locks, swing them around to do a ton of damage, that will literally be one of the most effective combat techniques in the entire game. And I feel like they knew that and they didn't make that possible somehow. But if it is, that would be extremely lame because it would make Fuse a lot less cool, which is by far, obviously, the mechanic I'm most excited about. Now, why am I so excited for Fuse? I don't even know where to start. Obviously, it's going to be super cool to mess around. It looks like you can even triple fuse things. It's not confirmed, but there's this one shot where Aonuma makes a lock club and then has the option to fuse a rock onto the lock club. I don't know if the lock would then be replaced or if you can do triple fusing. Like, imagine if you can, the abilities are endless. Think about the combat montages. If you can actually fuse materials to your weapons, combat players making a makeshift ice weapon, a makeshift ice fire boomerang, combining them, making a shock spear attached to a metal spear, extending the shock range, making a double two-hand weapon for insane spin attacks. Like, there's just thousands of cool methods, and it's gonna be so fun to optimize them. Another thing that's gonna be really cool, I think, is all of the different arrow types. Yes, there's a bunch of arrow types in this game, but I was actually watching Rin, a friend of mine who runs the GameSpot segment. You guys have probably seen those videos about the things that you don't know about Breath of the Wild yet, where he was kind of mentioning that one huge potential arrow is going to be combining arrows with gemstones, right? But potential rubies, sapphires, if that's possible, and specifically diamonds. They are going to be extremely powerful. If you don't know, there's a glitch in the game right now where you can duplicate items. If that's somehow still in Tears of the Kingdom, and you can make 999 diamonds to then make 999 diamond arrows. Oh lord, that's gonna be something. But all of the different arrow mechanics, I'm not too excited honestly for the shield stuff. Maybe there's some cool stuff. Oh, one idea I heard that I thought was really cool was attaching an ice choo-choo jelly to your shield, and then potentially being able to shield surf over ice as the ice choo-choo jelly is attached to your shield. I think that could be extremely cool. Very sorry. And another one that I thought was cool, like Korok balloons combined with your shield to make like a bouncy shield. Again, the possibilities are just endless, and Fuse is the coolest mechanic in the game. I hope Ultra Hand doesn't make it invalid by somehow it being the most broken combat mechanic in the game. Oki? Oki? Oki.
謎、阻止してみてください。
He's
今回は以上
celebrating.
となります。ありがとうございました。
Watch him dance to the song. Beautiful. Yeah, not sure what happened. Looks like Oki is broken. I wanted to show you another small speedrunning trick at the end here. Oki is probably my least favorite thing in the game casually. And one cool way we break this is by usually starting the quest up like I just did, and then doing one of those trusted backflip wind bombs, especially off this tree. So you do 2 backflips, place down the second bomb, go back into the tree, backflip, and you have to time this very perfect. Backflip off the tree, place the round bomb, and then go flying. Now, if we got the right angle here, we should be able to make it to the shrine, which has now spawned. Or it should at least now be spawned. And it's not spawned. This is where the shrine should be. This is literally because Oki is broken. I have never had this happen in 6,000 hours of gameplay, and this is actually scary. I talked to the Korok, right? Wait, this is like literally a new thing. I've never had this happen. Okay, wait, let's see. This is what makes these daily videos fun sometimes. And ask other speedrunners. We all do it this way. We talk to the Korok here, which should usually get the quest started, and I thought I did do that. Oh, you're Mr. Hero? I'm gonna do the Korok trial. Oh wait, did I do B last time? Oh, I must have pressed B last time. Okay, I hyped this up like no tomorrow. And it was as simple as that. I'm gonna blame that on I'm sick. But anyway, let's do this again to show you that this is a real thing. Oki is now actually going. I didn't know that he was doing some like little shaky dance performance before he starts going to the shrine. But that's good to know. Also, I see Dinral like through the fog. That's kind of cool. Yeah, you can actually still see him. But yeah, this is the idea. I didn't actually make it all the way to the shrine this time, but it's fine, because as long as you follow the party with the nightshades, you're fine, and you don't have to do the stealth mission. We will now actually get the location for the Dark Chokar Shrine, which is the entire reason I did this today. And that's how I'm gonna end the video. Thank you for watching as always. 96.27%. So that's pretty good. Excited for 100% soon. I will say I might actually install the DLC soon anyway for some speedrun related purposes, so that might be happening. We might have to actually do all of the DLC locations, which could be cool anyway, to show off, even in the speedrun way. And yeah, I'm gonna end it here for today. We got like 41 more days left tomorrow to get all these Koroks and more locations. But thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. It is weekend, right? No, wait, it's not weekend, sorry. As you can tell, it will be weekend soon, right? Like, it's like almost Friday. Tomorrow is like the beginning of it. It's time to get rid of this cold. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.